motley crew is back, churning out advice. You might even laugh a bit in the following half hour. Park your backside on the couch, cause baby it's time for Sweet and Sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour.
Pour some sugar on there, baby.
It's time for Sweet and Sour.
How's about some chili?
It's time for Sweet and Sour.
G'day, I'm Shane McFarlane from The Big Couch, and it's my responsibility to take over Mitch's job here tonight. So, as we've had from letters of pass, I do a much better job. We're going to welcome the panel tonight, and I'd like to welcome to my right Adam. And everybody, by the way, is a stand-up comedian. Bring the camera back to me. And with that, they are supposed to be funny and entertaining. So it should be a good show. Different show tonight because we're going to have for and against with each letter. So once again, here's Adam, be funny.
Yeah, no pressure.
No, it's just... what is the worst crowd you played to in the vicinity of Perth? Name the pub, how many people were there?
The worst crowd I played to was probably my second ever gig because I'd had a lot of confidence from the first where I was amazing. And I've come to the second and was ready to just destroy. Didn't
Material though?
Yeah, same material. Just not funny the second time.
I know, it's amazing. I hear that from a lot of comics, and that's where you finish. Emma,
yep.
I've got to ask you, you're from Sydney?
I am.
Okay, our next guest is, no, I was going to say. You've done stand-up comedy. Tell me about it. Why did you get into it?
I got into it because my sister bought me a stand-up comedy course, and I did it. It was 2 days, and then I've just been doing it ever since.
And do you find it fulfilling, spiritually rewarding? It's obviously not about the money because you don't get paid.
I get paid a little bit.
A little bit.
I do it. It's incredibly rewarding and it's very addictive.
Oh, God, do I know that.
Yeah.
We've got to know what Colin does. What do you do, Colin?
I am a comedian. I work at a fish and chip shop engineer, which is just lovely, but I'm a Green Faces state finalist and a Raw Comedy state finalist. You know, not that anyone's counting. I am.
But I also understand you won the lookalike competition for the Facebook movie, The Character Who Invented Napster. You've got the Justin Timberlake hair, and well,
thank you.
From there down, that's Justin Timberlake. What you got right there?
Awesome. just getting ready for later tonight.
Sorry, awesome.
Yeah, excellent. Hide the roofies.
And our final player tonight on the Big Couch / Sweet and Sour is Sarah. Sarah, I've got to ask you about comedy. Mm-hmm. Your best comeback when somebody sledges you on stage, what do you say? You can't use the word F, C, D, or L.
Oh, good. Then what can I say? I actually have never been heckled.
Oh, she's confident. And that leads to our first letter because it's all about confidence and eyes down for a full house. This is from Joanne of Fullerton in South Australia. Joanne says, I'm a people person. I enjoy connecting and communicating with people in all different ways and forms. I love emailing friends, family. I also jump on Skype from time to time, catch up with people I know overseas, but I've never been tempted to start a Facebook account. I just don't see what the appeal is. All of my friends and most of my family think I'm crazy. No! That I don't want to be a part of this worldwide phenomena. They think I'm not keeping up with the times and that I'm missing out on this amazing world of Facebook updates, statuses, chats. Apparently, you can play games on there and poke one another. NQ. What has really made me decide that I never want to be open to this Facebook page is the way people have been abusing this application. I recently saw on the news a man actually notified all his friends and his family on Facebook that he was about to kill his daughter. I just can't support a program where people have free rein and can type or post whatever they want. It feels like there is a lot more power in Facebook than they realise. I hope this is all just a fad. Now, it goes on and on and on, but we've only got a couple of minutes to go through this. I've got to go through the for and against, and you go.
Well, personally, I am a fan of getting rid of Facebook entirely. Because, I mean, if we look at the one country that has gotten rid of Facebook, doesn't have it, China, and they're doing pretty well. They're doing pretty well in this current financial crisis at the moment, you know, well, mostly because all their workers aren't actually on Facebook, and they're actually getting some work done. So, you know, less of a social network, more of a socialist network. That's my idea.
And I think that wraps you. Now, I was supposed to start with you, Cole. Cole.
Excellent. I'm just going to start off. Joanne, for a woman with a lesbian name, you
Hello.
are not really that
Confrontational.
kind at all. I'm starting early. I love Facebook. Facebook has legalised stalking. It's crazy. I can check out chicks. I can poke people. There is some messed up things on Facebook. I will say that. The other day I saw a pregnant woman who had made a Facebook page for her unborn fetus. How inconsiderate a parent.
Yeah.
One poke and that baby's gone.
Yeah, good point. And don't forget that they can do other things. We've got to go to Emma here for the real situation here. Facebook, this person, idiot.
Yep. Joanne or Colin?
You.
Right. I'm against it because my whole life has turned into I need approval for everything I do now. So I'm thinking about eating McDonald's this weekend. What do you guys think?
Oh.
I like it.
You know, they call that peacocking. People that go online to Facebook and they say, look at me, I'm at a really good place and you're not. Isn't it true?
It is true.
It is true. And so that's why I hate it, Sarah.
I think that this person's actually against free speech rather than Facebook. I believe that people have used the phone to notify other people that they are about to kill someone. Is that saying?
Oh, that's what I do and then I tell them where I buried the body.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it is in the Nangara Pine Plantation, second tree from the right.
Yeah. So effectively, Joanne, you are not a people person. And
Oh,
you are
no. No.
not effectively communicating in the modern world.
Can I just throw this out quickly? We've got a minute to fill. This is how disturbing Facebook has become. They've got this program called Australia's Got Talent. There's a little kiddie on there. His name is, what's this guy's name? Jack. Now, there's a page out there. He's singing in the final, and it's like, let's kill Jack and bury him in the Nangara Pine Plantation. And I seriously think this is where we do need to draw the line about Facebook. I think Facebook has got friendly accommodation for when you want to send photos to make your friends feel envious of you that you've been to Greece. They make you feel envious of you that you stand next to hot chicks at the Subiaco Hotel that you don't even know, get a photo with them and it looks like you're actually physically dating them. It has a lot of benefactors in that respect. But coming up next, we're going to talk about something that's really close to my heart. I have no idea what it is. We'll find out shortly. This is Sweet and Sour. Please put your hands together for the panel. They're all stand-up comedians of note. And if you want to book them at your place, I'm their agent.
We're going to hit the streets of Perth today and ask them what they think about this extreme sport, planking. Let's go ask them.
Planking?
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's really dumb.
As what?
Planking.
What's planking?
Oh yeah, I have a do it all the time.
You know what's funny about when people are pissed and then they stack it, sucked in.
Yes, I have heard of planking. I've even seen a little bit of it on Facebook.
You have a lovely voice.
Why, thank you.
I've never planked. Always planking is riding, ride. I want to ride on a Saturday night. Oh.
What's that? Is that Klingon?
Slow. Oh, we ride on a Saturday.
I have planked quite a while ago though.
Oh no, it was just like these little cages that you go in and you can take photos. And me and my friends are just like planking there.
You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it, Gary.
Would you plank with me?
Plank with you?
Yeah, would you plank with me? It's nothing queer or anything like that. I think that's the best kind of, outfit to have for planking.
And there's also owling.
Owling. I've never heard of owling.
I've heard of owling.
How does this feel?
Stressful.
Coning? Yeah, my friend told me about that one.
Have you ever done coning?
I don't do drugs, I'm afraid.
I don't do drugs either. No, but it makes me think about midgets hiding in those like little orange cones over there.
Hi, ladies. Can you work Flow Rider in Jamul again?
Coning is when you go to like a HJ's or a McDonald's and you like order an ice cream cone, and instead of grabbing it by the cone, you grab it by the ice cream.
Let's go do it now.
We should do that now.
Okay, our next letter. This comes from Nadine of Manning in WA. I know it's not a topical event, But planking, as we've just seen, it's all about people laying themselves down on something. It's pretty easy to do. She'd never heard of it until she saw a news report about an idiot who planked off a balcony to his death. So many people are doing it, posting photos of them on the net. They look like fools. I saw that someone in WA created a Facebook page called The Naked Planker. I love that. And he goes around to different places and planks naked. What the hell? I also saw on the news that a woman was complaining to her group of friends about how dumb it was. She tried it out, broke her arm in the process. I, however, do feel that the media is mainly to blame for this new form of leisure. What do you people think on the panel? Do you think planking is funny? Have you planked yourself? Well, one of the biggest plankers I know. Adam.
I'm against planking. I think it's probably the best introduction I've ever gotten. I'm against planking because...
Too obvious.
Well, I don't see the point in it all, and it's really... I like it to the extent that it kills the people who are doing it. I don't see how these people manage to die whilst lying down. It's one of the safest things you can do. But I think for the sake of evolution, we're probably best eliminating these people.
Yeah, yeah. Sarah, what do you think? You're obviously for planking.
I am for...
Why aren't you planking right now?
Well, because I'm...
Would it kill you to plank?
Well,
evidently it does.
I say go for it.
Well, I'm for it because planking is actually based on a Pilates routine that strengthens your core muscles. So maybe if Julia Gillard was promoting planking rather than condemning it, we'd have far less of an obesity crisis at the moment. Also, as Adam has pointed out, natural selection in action. I think that is a positive of planking, yes.
Okay, and against planking, Emma, where do you start?
Where do you start? I'm incredibly against this because really I plank between the hours of 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. most nights. I just haven't had anyone photograph me and put it up on the web for my friends. I also planked naked with my boyfriend last night. So
oh, really?
She was awake.
Yes. And they were having sex at the time.
And having sex. Yeah.
Was it good for you? Yeah, it was great. Okay, Colin, finish it off, mate. Bring us home.
Look, first of all, where are we finding these people? Who thought it would be a good idea to interview outside a Perth methadone clinic? Where is that coming from? Second of all, Nadine, as an obvious lesbian, judging by your name, just everyone.
Everybody?
Just assume. Where are we getting
What is not a lesbian name?
What's up after Francine, Jemima? Come on. No, I think I'm in favour of planking. I love a good plank. Nothing like a plank. Planking noon till dusk. I plank like crazy.
Angelina Jolie, lesbian? Wish.
For the right price.
Need to talk about other trends that have happened apart from planking. It's not the only deal. At the moment, the big deal is called leisure diving. It is where people elevate themselves via a diving board or something that you can jump off and you get photographed like you are doing nothing. We did this in Disneyland. 4 mates were going off a canoe where it falls straight down and I go, I'll be looking at my watch. You'll be, like yawning like this and we'll look like, because they take a photo of you as you go over the edge, right? There's 4 guys going like this. And we were trying to do the obvious, but with gravity overtaking. Give me another example of a trend that is happening now on the Facebook as far as other than planking.
Well, any trends on Facebook are probably not trends you should be following. I just want to imagine...
Start one.
Start one?
Yeah.
Can we start glassing? How about we start reading?
Glassing is already trending.
This is what I think.
I'm on Twitter. That's trending.
Can we give it like a trendy name to reading so people do something useful? Just call reading booking. Hey, get a photo of me. I'm reading a book, and then people will learn stuff rather than looking like dickheads.
Sorry, I went to the boring end of the panel first. Got to ask kids. What do you think, Em? What do you think? Next trend?
Next trend. I mean, we already touched on coning, was just ridiculous as well. I'm against anything that kind of lasts about 10 minutes and everyone gets really super excited about it and then it just dies down straight away.
Sarah, come on. This is ad-libbing, love.
Well, pretty much as soon as Carl Stefanovic says it on Channel 9, it stops being cool, so it doesn't really matter, trend.
No, but have you got one alternative? There's got to be something.
Teapotting is one.
What is teapotting?
It's basically where you are on a bench or something and do a little teapot.
Short and stout?
Yeah, short and stout.
Is everybody that's doing these trends gay?
No.
Just Colin.
Speaking of, Cole, how are you, mate? What do you think? What's the next trend? Hey, oh.
Right there, I think next trend, off the top of my head, dumping. Let's make it happen.
Oh, now we're talking.
Oh, if you live in Armadale and you're 16, aborting. Oh, snap, she started it.
Okay.
I've got a really bad one for you.
We've got stooling. Was that where you were going? Stooling?
Is that what you're talking about?
We're doing stooling, but that is more of that, and we're going to give away our prize for the letter of the night coming up very shortly. It is sweet and sour. We are doing it with stand-up comedians who are sitting down, and it's so funny. We'll be back very shortly.
Sour. No, I'm pretty sure I know which camera to look at. Thank you very much.
Don't forget, if you'd like to send us a letter, it's letters@sweetandsour.net.au, and all our letters tonight get themselves tickets to go and see the movie The Beaver. Now, this is a very, very different film with Mel Gibson, and he's completely mental, so typecast, and he speaks through a beaver, and it's directed by Jodie Foster, hence there's a gag there.
There is so much in that.
This is courtesy of Natalie Cameron, NRC Communications. As we get to our next letter, the final letter of 3, of which will be voted for our major prize. So think about that really carefully, you guys. There's a lot of responsibility that goes with this gig. I'm an aspiring musician. This comes from Jack of Wanneroo. Struggling. The reason I and a lot of local artists out there are struggling at the moment is because we have no talent. Oh, sorry, no, due to the lack of support from the public. Sure, people still go out and see bands now and then, but I'm somewhat saddened that people are now opting to download their music illegally rather than buying the physical products from the record store. I'm completely against downloading. I hate the digital age. I don't download music, movies or TV shows. I just don't think it's fair that people are getting access to these products while artists who've worked for their product don't get a cut of the profits. I think I must be in the minority, and yes you are, Jack. All my friends do it, even though I tell them that they're pretty much stealing. But they think it wouldn't matter if they stopped doing it because everyone else is doing it. Jack of Wanneroo wants to know. We have a debate on our hands, and Emma, who is against downloading. Why?
Well, I'm against it because I actually don't know how to do it. I would be for it if someone told me how to do it. I am the oldest of an older Gen Y, but I'm about 5 years short of learning how to download properly. And one day I tried to download Madonna's Like a Virgin, and let's just say my Madonna was definitely not a virgin. But I was happy to watch, considering my sexual activities involve planking.
Ah, okay. Well, and for the affirmative, which is what people are for, is Colin.
That is affirmative.
Yeah.
Emma, downloading
Colin.
Like a Virgin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Been a long time, yeah.
Yeah, a long time though. Probably been that long she's a virgin again.
Boom.
Oh, there's something about this Jack fellow. It's something about that name.
Is he a
On the tip of my
lesbian?
tongue.
Is he a lesbian?
He's a lesbian.
Got to be honest with you, it's all I've got written. Jack equals lesbian. Oh, actually, I've just Jodie Foster as well. Just plus Jodie Foster in The Beaver. Why would she? No, I couldn't put my finger on it or fist in it. No, she's a lesbian. Terrible, just terrible. I think you're probably just a horrible musician, Jack, and that's why you haven't made it big. Look at this letter. Doesn't even rhyme. How are you meant to make songs? Also, when it comes to downloading, it's still in its infancy. Just give it a chance. I mean, half the time I download a movie, it just turns out to be a Paris Hilton sex tape. At least I thought it was. Turns out I was watching Richie Rich, and that was Macaulay Culkin. About that size. What are we talking about?
I don't know, but I'm feeling a little bit weird at the moment. Adam, you're against downloading of all kind, and that would be why I'd be against it, because you get your Macaulay Culkin meets The Beaver.
Yeah, I'm really glad I'm not sitting where you are. That's a little creepy over there. I'm against downloading because, I mean, if you're stealing stuff off the internet, you don't really appreciate it. You don't appreciate the value that you did in the old days, which is, you know, I mean, don't steal stuff off the internet. Do what I do. I would steal it in stores. I mean, that way you get the CD artwork and the covers and the liner notes.
It's a tangible theft.
I mean, call me old-fashioned, but that's the way I was raised around that way. I do live in Rivervale, though, so that's probably where that one comes from.
Yeah, no, the tangible theft over the actual internet deal, yeah. Well, when I go to people that are for an argument, I go to Sarah.
Well, I'm for downloading. Your problem is actually that you probably don't have much talent, that's why you're struggling. If you are really worried about people downloading your music, maybe you shouldn't record it in the first place.
I love how these shows just inject a boost of confidence for our viewers out there.
Oh, yeah.
Basically.
Please write in more letters.
Yes,
All those
write
viewers,
more
those
letters.
tens of viewers.
You know, the music's meant to connect with people, and you clearly can't because you just don't get this whole digital age. It's not a digital fad, it's something that's ongoing, and you better get used to it.
I think that connection is meant to be more emotional than USB, though.
No, like...
Oh my God! See, there's why she's on a debating team. No, I can speak as a person who loves to be in the limelight, and I've put a lot of things on the YouTube world, and I'm trying to do a Jack Vidgen, because I want to be this young little kiddie that has 1 million hits and gets a recording contract. So I suggest anybody that's got little talent but cute hair gets on your YouTube and
Any hit you look, really.
set yourself up. Now, kids, we have to decide on who gets the beaver. Sorry, that's the prize for tonight. The prize tonight for our best letter, which is the movie The Beaver, and I've got to say to you, this has come with a lot of regard. I work with people that have no idea about film, and Kimber, who works on The Big Couch, said she saw it and rates Mel Gibson's performance. She's going to hate me saying every single word of this. I've spoken to Mark McGlasses, who is the authority, the writer of movies in the West Australian newspaper. He gives us a 3. I haven't seen it. The reason is it's got Mel Gibson in. But for you kids, we're going to start down the panel here. What do you believe is the best letter of the night?
Oh, I don't know which one's the best, but I think the Beaver prize should go to the Planker, considering the woman on Facebook, she can just watch it on Facebook. And the one who doesn't like downloading can try it out and download the Beaver.
OK, let's not get torn, Em.
I'm going to go with the musician because I feel his pain.
Okay,
because
so that's...
I don't get it either.
OK, someone's doing the math, I hope. Colin, who are we going for, mate?
I was actually going for the one letter we didn't have from Jodie Foster. No, I'm kidding. The Facebooker. OK,
so that's 1 for every letter. The deciding vote goes to the person who wrapped up the debate so succinctly when she said, yeah, no. What do you think?
I think the musician, because he can
Sarah?
then see some true talent on screen.
All right, well...
Do you know the most ironic thing is, if Jodie Foster had been in, she is a lesbian.
Is she?
Jack of Wanneroo wins. Thank you very much for watching. Good night from the panel. I'm Shane McFarlane from The Big Couch.